sources in a New York Times investigation this week, Obama White House officials wanted to leave a clear trail of intelligence for investigators. So is this really the revenge of the losers? Joining me now, former spokesman for the U.S., ambassador to the United Nations, Ric Grennell. So Rick, good evening. Thanks for being here with us tonight. A lot of breaking news. What are your thoughts on all of this?
Well, look, I'm concerned that right now we have so much politicization of the intelligence community on the left and the right. We've got to root it out. We have to have intelligence agencies that are not cheering for one political party or the other. It's crucial. And it's also troubling to hear the previous guest talk about that there could have been a wiretap approval in order to do due diligence. And think about that, Kimberly. I know you're a lawyer, and the idea that you would put something forward just to double check during a highly partisan presidential campaign is really outrageous. We know that the original approval or request was denied in June, and then there may have been one that was approved after that. Meanwhile, in the middle of that, we had the Obama and Hillary surrogates screaming about Russian ties and really trying to make the case that there must be something there because they see smoke. So of course a partisan intelligence community is then going to say, well, we should do due diligence to make sure that this is not happening. I find that all outrageous. We must have an intelligence community that's grown up enough, and I know many in the intelligence community who are outraged by their colleagues who are being partisan on both the left and the right. We've got to gut this out and get it more professional, because we cannot have this type of problem ongoing, whether it's in the Obama administration or in the Trump administration.
You're absolutely right. To be fair, this cannot happen under the Trump administration either. You cannot have loyalists operating within the intelligence community and really affecting and impacting outcomes. And if you have people that are still there that are loyalists to the Obama administration, that are very, strongly opposed to President Trump, this could be a serious problem. My concern is for the president to put something out like that on Twitter this morning and a series of tweets regarding this issue. It makes me think that he was privy to some information that he had just received that was upsetting enough that he took to Twitter to put it out there.
Well, we do know that there have been massive intelligence leaks trying to embarrass President Trump from the beginning, even during the transition when he was president-elect.
Right.
We saw transcripts. The New York Times has reported on possible transcripts in the Mike Flynn calls. We know that they tried to embarrass the president with his calls with other heads of state. So we know that it's been out there, and hopefully that the Trump team has been going through the intelligence community leadership and asking them to get rid of the partisans, whether they be left or right. Get rid of them. We cannot have this. The one troubling thing that I have to say throughout all of the campaign is that we saw a second-term president, President Obama, become so partisan in the election. He was campaigning for Hillary. He literally said that if you didn't vote for Hillary Clinton, that he would take it as an affront to him. Now, that partisanship in the second term at the end of your administration signals that you're really putting your thumb on the scale with all the levers of government. There seems to be a lot of smoke here, and I feel that our regulators, Congress, congressional leaders must step in and come clean. I want to see the transcripts from all the possible allegations about Trump ties or Trump associate ties to Russia. Let's get it all out there, and let's be clear about what the intelligence community is doing when they say they're doing their due diligence.